Hey guys, welcome back to our video. FNAF 22 here with our video, and in today's video, I know it has been a while since I last uploaded, about like 9 or 10 days ago, as you guys are seeing this. And yeah, I'm sorry about that. I know I said the next video would be the first plush video of 2023, and I promise that video is coming very soon, but I'm finding some problems with how to get it into my editing app. I moved it over to my phone. I just have to get it into the app and edit it, so that should hopefully be the next video, but I didn't want to make you guys wait like 20 days just for a new video, so I decided let's do the next Mortal Kombat 12 video. So in today's video, we're going to be going over the top 10 guest characters I want to see in Mortal Kombat 12. Now, we already did the top 10 characters I want to see return, like characters from Mortal Kombat, but these are going to be the 10 guest characters I want to see in Mortal Kombat 12. Now, before we get into this list, I have about 4/5 honorable mentions, so let's get into those real quick. First off, we have Venom from Marvel. Now, I really do think we need a Marvel crossover into Mortal Kombat, and I think Venom or even Carnage would be a great choice, but I have one other person on this list who I think will be a little bit better, but still, I would love if Venom was in Mortal Kombat 12. Then the next one is Omni-Man from Invincible. I know a lot of people want Omni-Man, but I haven't really seen much of Invincible or much about Omni-Man, so I can't really put him in my own list, but I still put him on honorable mentions because I know a lot of people want him. Then we have John Wick from John Wick, or Neo from The Matrix, which are both played by Keanu Reeves. Now, I know a lot of people want Keanu Reeves to make his debut into the Mortal Kombat franchise, and I think Ed Boon said there was supposed to be Neo from The Matrix in Mortal Kombat 11 or X, but they couldn't get it, or MK9 maybe. But yeah, so I know some people do want John Wick or Neo, so I just have them both on honorable mentions. And the final one is Chucky from the Chucky series. Now, the reason I have Chucky on here is because I know he's a little bit too small to be in the game, but I think it'd be cool if his girlfriend, Tiffany, was a human and she used Chucky as her moveset. Do you get what I'm saying? Kind of like a Ferrotor situation, but I only have Chucky on honorable mentions because I think that'd be really hard to pull off. So yeah, those are all my honorable mentions for this video, and let's hop straight in to the top 10 list, starting off with number 10. Coming in here at number 10, we have Homelander from The Boys. Now, The Boys is kind of like Invincible, a very popular, like, more dark toned superhero show, sorry. And Homelander is one of the most popular characters from that show. Now, the only reason I have Homelander over Omni-Man is because I know a tiny bit more about him, and since he's not animated, I do think he has a little bit of a better chance. I kind of only have him on this list because I know a lot of people want him. That's why he's only at number 10 for me personally. But I think Homelander would be really cool. I feel like he'd just be a more cracked up version of Superman from Injustice 2. So yeah, I think Homelander could be really cool, and I think he could have some really cool intro dialogues, and you could even make Omni-Man a premiere skin for him, which I've seen some people talk about, which I think would be really cool. So that's why I have Homelander at number 10. Let's move on to number 9. And coming in here at number 9, and technically my first choice of the video, I have Ash Williams from the Evil Dead series. Now, the reason I only have Ash Williams at number 9, even though he's one of the most requested guest characters in history, is because recently the person who plays Ash Williams in the Evil Dead movies said that he didn't want to do a crossover with Mortal Kombat. He said he would rather have like Scorpion or Sub-Zero be in his new game. So it is kind of a sucky situation, but I still think Ash from Evil Dead would be a really cool character to get into Mortal Kombat. And I'm hoping either that this is just a lie to throw Mortal Kombat fans off, since they did leak it last time he was supposed to be in MK11, or hopefully he'll come sometime in the future, like in Mortal Kombat 13 or 14. So yeah, I think Ash would be a really cool character. I think he could be a mix, kind of like a shooter like Aaron Black, and also kind of like a weapons character, like anybody who literally uses like Jason, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. I think he could be a really cool character and have a really cool moveset and some really cool costumes. So that's why I have Ash Williams at number 9. Let's jump into number 8. Coming in at number 8, since we had the Joker in Mortal Kombat 11, I think it's only fitting if we get Harley Quinn in Mortal Kombat 12. Now, if they want to keep doing this thing where they add one DC character into every Mortal Kombat game and one Mortal Kombat character into every Injustice game, I think the next perfect fit should be Harley Quinn. Now, I think there is some other really good characters, like Deathstroke would be really cool, but I think Harley Quinn should be in Mortal Kombat 12. She's loved by the fan base, and she would be the perfect first female guest character ever. Now, I only have her at number 8 because she's not my favorite out of this entire list, but I think she could be really cool with some costumes, and I'd love if she was voiced and motion captured by Margot Robbie like in the movies. I think Harley Quinn could be really cool, and I think they should dive into more of her sadistic, like, comic book side character instead of her new, like, funnier, more like I'm not really too evil in the movies and shows. Either way, I think Harley Quinn could fit Mortal Kombat very well, just like the Joker, and I think should be a really cool fit for the first female guest character. That's why I have Harley Quinn at number 8. Let's jump into number 7. And coming in at number 7, we have Ghostface from the Scream franchise. Now, Scream is been really popular recently with Scream 5 and 6 both doing really well at the box office, and I know a lot of people think that Ghostface is one of the best slashers and he should definitely appear in Mortal Kombat 12. I think it'd be very cool for him to appear. I think the only area he would kind of lack in is gameplay, because I don't really know what they could do with him. Like, obviously they can use the knife for a lot of things like fatalities, fatal blows, and stuff like that, and obviously his moveset, but I don't really know what else besides that. I did watch Scream 1 through 4, but it's been a long time since I've seen them, so I can't really remember much. But the one thing I will say is I think his moveset and costumes could be kind of weird if they decide to do variations and stuff like that again. But I think the one cool thing you can say with Ghostface that would be really cool is I think if Matthew Lillard, aka the first person who ever played him in the first movie, voiced him, that would be a really cool feature, especially if they did the motion capture and made him younger and have like a variation where you don't have the Scream mask on, or a costume without the Scream mask. I think that'd be a really cool idea, and I think Ghostface could be a really cool character, but there's just some other horror characters I'd prefer over him, so that's why I only have Scream at number 7. Let's move on to number 6. And coming in here at number 6, we have the Marvel character I was talking about. We have Deadpool. Now, I know Deadpool isn't very sinister like Venom or Carnage would be, and they could be a lot more brutal, but Deadpool is also a very brutal character, and I think he could be kind of like the Joker, more of an evil, funnier, brutal character. I think his fatalities could be amazing. I think he could have one of the best movesets in guest character history, as he has so much to work with. He can literally use any weapon. His body can break apart. He could be kind of like another version of Havoc. I think he could be a really cool character. And honestly, he could also have some features like Jason did in MKX, where he had that one style where, like, when he would die, he would come back to life with a little bit of health. I think you could also do that with Deadpool, and it would be really cool. I'd love to see the costumes for him. I'd love if Ryan Reynolds voice act him. I think that'd be really cool, and honestly, I think Deadpool would be the best Marvel character to get into a Mortal Kombat game. So that's why I have Deadpool coming in here at number 6. Let's move on to the top 5. And coming in here at number 5, we have Doomguy from Doom. Now, I think Doomguy would be the perfect fit for Mortal Kombat. I've never played a Doom game until last year in December when I played with the boys, and it is just brutal, man. I think Doomguy would fit perfectly into Mortal Kombat. I think he could also play a lot like Ash Williams with using the guns and then the chainsaw as well. Either way, I think we need more video game guest characters in Mortal Kombat, and I think Doomguy would be one of the best characters put in the game, as he's a very brutal character, and I think he could have some really cool variations and some really cool dialogue with the other, or does he talk? I don't think he talks, so I lied, he wouldn't have cool dialogue, but he could have some cool moveset features, and I just think overall he could be a really cool character. So that's why I have Doomguy at number 5. Let's jump into number 4. And coming in at number 4, we have Pennywise from It. Now, like I said, there's very more popular horror characters who are demanded, and I think Pennywise would be a great character in Mortal Kombat 12. I think he has so many crazy things, like being able to turn into a spider and maybe using the balloons to start up a combo that you could use, that I think would be really cool. And he could have some cool costumes, or if they don't do the variation and just go back to normal costumes, he could obviously have like his newer It and then like his classic It, maybe like an all messed up destroyed It. I don't know, I think he could be a really cool character. I think he could have some really cool interactions too, and come on, we gotta see a fatality with Spider It. I think it would be so cool, and I think Pennywise would fit into Mortal Kombat 12 very nicely. That's why I have It at number 4. Let's jump into the top 3. And coming in at number 3, the horror character that I think deserves to be in Mortal Kombat the most, we have Michael Myers. Now, Michael Myers has always been a very popular horror franchise character, and a lot of people think he is the last slasher who needs to be in the game. We had Leatherface, Alien, Predator, Jason, Freddy, and now a lot of people want Michael Myers, and I'm one of those people. I think Michael Myers needs to be in Mortal Kombat 12. I think he could have so many cool variations in knives, so much cool like movesets. Obviously, a lot of people think he would play just like Jason from MKX, but I disagree. I think he could play really, really well, and I think he could have a really cool character dynamic. I think his, like, his dialogues with the other characters would be really, really great, as all the other characters would be like, what the heck, and he just sits there, doesn't even make a single noise, just sits there and stares at them, and all the other characters are like, oh my god, this guy's crazy. So I think Michael Myers could be a really, really cool character, and I think they can make him a lot different to Jason, that it won't feel like the same character, even though they're both big brutes with a knifey weapon. But yeah, I think Michael Myers would be a really cool character for Mortal Kombat 12. I know he was rejected for MK11, but hopefully they changed their mind and let him in for Mortal Kombat 12. So I have Michael Myers at number 3. Let's jump into the top 2. And coming in at number 2, my second favorite fighting game character of all time, we have Ryu from Street Fighter. I don't care if you call him Ryu, I call him Ryu. I love Ryu. I definitely think we need a Street Fighter crossover. I would love to see Ryu in Mortal Kombat 12 and see like maybe Scorpion in Street Fighter 6, because I know Street Fighter 6 also comes out this year. And come on, I would love to see how they mix and mash their styles to make a Street Fighter character fit into Mortal Kombat. And I know a lot of people think that Akuma would work better because he's a lot more like brutal character, but I would love to see a darker side of Ryu, and I would love to see how his tower ending is, honestly. I think Ryu would be such a cool character with some really creative fatalities and brutalities, and he has so many styles that you can go over, and I think his character dialogues would be amazing. I'd love to hear like the likes of Ryu and maybe Shao Kahn, like two strong brute characters, or maybe like even Ryu and Scorpion. They can make a joke about the two faces of fighting game franchises. We have Ryu and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I think Ryu would be such a cool character to get in Mortal Kombat, and I know it's Ed Boon's top pick right now for a guest character. I would love to see Ryu in Mortal Kombat 12, but I have one more character who I think is a little bit better. And coming in at number 1, if you are a fan of the channel, you should already know we have Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I would prefer Golden Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's, but let's be honest, Springtrap would fit the best in Mortal Kombat. He is the most deadliest, brutalist, like creepiest character in the franchise, and I think Springtrap, even maybe with a style of William Afton, would be a really cool character for Mortal Kombat. Now, will this ever happen? I highly doubt it. I don't think enough people are clamoring for an MK/FNAF crossover, but I still think that Springtrap would be a really, really cool character, and I would love to see Springtrap in MK12. He could have some fire powers, he can use an axe. I think he could have so much potential for a moveset, kind of like Captain Falcon Super Smash Bros. You can really do whatever you want with him, and I think he could have some really cool interactions and some really cool variations. So that's why Springtrap is my number 1 pick for Mortal Kombat 12. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you will always be notified when I drop another video. And let me know in the comments down below your top 3 guest characters for Mortal Kombat 12. Mine are Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's, Ryu from Street Fighter, and Michael Myers from the Halloween franchise. So let me know your top 3 in the comments down below, and let me know why you want them in the game. And yeah, I think this could be a really cool set of characters. If we could only get 3, those would be my top 3, and let me know in the comments down below what your guys' are, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.